Hey Melanie, this is Zach with 6x6 Media. We spoke last week about me being able to bring in some more clients to y'all's business there at Best Choice Plumbing. I want to take the time to make this video to give you a three-step plan of things I see that you could do today to actually start bringing in some more of those clients. After this video, feel free to reach out to me and we can put together a more in detail plan of things that can be done to bring in those clients, or if you just simply want to take these three steps and implement them yourself, that's okay too. With that being said, I'm going to move straight into the video. I don't want to waste any more of y'all's time. The first thing I want to talk about is going to be content. So Google wants to see at least 1,500 words worth of content on your home page and at least 750 words worth of content on any back pages and service pages. Well, right here on your home page, I'm seeing y'all may have 300 to 400 words worth of content. So that's something that's going to need to be brought up in order to get to ranking number one on Google and have more people visit your website and ultimately call on your phone asking for your service. I did a quick search for Plumbers, Columbus, Georgia. And right here, we can see, once we get past Yelp, Home Advisor, and all these other index pages, we get to Roto-Rooter and Ben Franklin Plumbing. By these indexes being in front of these actual businesses, this tells me that there is a really good opportunity for the Columbus area to optimize your website and be in this number one position, because nobody else is optimizing their website to take over Yelp's position on Google, and this is going to generate a lot of traffic for you and your company. That being said, we're going to take a look at Ben Franklin's website. So, like I was saying, as far as content goes, you can see they don't have a lot of content here, and this is why they're going to be ranking further down that list. Yet, they're still on that front page because no one else is taking the time to really put the effort in to optimize their home page more so than Ben Franklin has, other than those index pages. So we're going to go to this tool that I have called Ahrefs and just kind of take a look at some keywords and some traffic that these keywords are generating. So right now, your website's only generating 6 traffic a month, which, after looking at all the keywords in the area, there's a lot more opportunity to bring in a lot more traffic. Now we'll take a look at some of the keywords that you're ranking for. So you're targeting the correct keywords. The work just hasn't been done to get those keywords into your content the right amount of times that they should be, as well as establishing some backlinks to those keywords. And we'll talk about backlinks here in a minute. We're going to go over to Ben Franklin's website, and actually we're going to take a look at the number one keyword for y'all's area right now, which is Plumbers, Columbus, Georgia. So whenever someone goes to Google to search for a plumber and they don't know who they're going to use, they're going to type in something along the lines of Plumbers, Columbus, Georgia, just something generic so they can kind of see who's in the area, and you want to be in that number one position. So that has a 200 search volume every month, so that's 200 different people looking for that service every month. And right now, Yelp, like I said, they're in that number one spot, and they're not even a real business in the area. They just compile a bunch of businesses, and that's generating 138 traffic to their website a month for them. We're going to go take a look at Ben Franklin, just kind of see what they're doing. We'll take a look at their traffic first. And they're really not generating a whole lot of traffic because they're not up at the top of that list. They're only bringing in 29 people a month. But we go back to that 138 people a month coming to your website. Let's say 20% of them turn into a client. That's 26 people, asking for your service every month. And that's nearly a client a day right there. Go back to their keywords. And you can see they're targeting the same keywords. They just haven't put in the work or the time or the effort to be number one for those keywords. That being said, I want to go to the next thing I want to talk about, which are going to be citations and the Google Map Pack. So this is the Google Map Pack right here. And the way that you get into the Google Map Pack is by having 200 to 300 citations, as well as optimizing your Google My Business profile, which that's why Ben Franklin Plumbing is right here, because they have a good amount of reviews, they have their name, address, and phone number, and they have a good amount of citations. Now, most companies that I see, especially ones whenever I know that they haven't done the work to optimize their own website, I know that they don't have that many citations out there. So by taking you on as a client, I would be getting you 200 to 300 citations, and that's just going to blow the rest of the competition out of the water. So you would be number one up here in this Google Map Pack, and then our next goal would be to get you number one right here in the organic by targeting those correct keywords and then backlinks, which we're about to talk about. So right there, you have double exposure of people that are going to be clicking on your website to use your service instead of Ben Franklin's service or Mr. Rooter Plumbing. That being said, I'm going to jump into the backlinks that we're referring to. So a backlink is where you have one website we'll call website A pointing to another website, which we'll refer to as website B. And by doing this, website B is gaining authority from website A because website A is pushing traffic to website B. And you want to have as many high quality backlinks as you can, because the more high quality backlinks you have, the more authority that Google recognizes your website as having, and that's going to help push you to the top along with those keywords and then the amount of content that you have. And I actually did a comparison between your website and Ben Franklin's website. So right here, we're going to take a look at your backlinks. Your primary topic, trust flow, is business, agriculture, and forestry. So that's really not what you want to be ranking for. You want to be business / construction, so on and so forth, plumbing. Right here we have your trust flow and citation flow. So your citation flow is the amount of links that you have, and your trust flow is how powerful those links are. You want this to be a 1-to-1 ratio. Right now y'all are at 3-to-23, which is not a good ratio. Ideally you'd want to be at 23-to-23, and then and those numbers being pushed up as you go along. 30-to-30 would be even better, so on and so forth. And you can see right here, once again, Ben Franklin hasn't done the work to get that 1-to-1 ratio. They have a decent trust flow, but their ratio is way off, and they have a much higher citation flow than they do a trust flow. So this is another area where we can capitalize on what they're already doing and push you to the top instead of them being up there at the top. That being said, I want to recap the things that we talked about today. Number one was content. So you want to have 1,500 words worth of content and that be dense in the correct keywords for your area. Number two were citations in the Google Map Pack. I want to get you 200 to 300 citations, put you in that number one spot for the Google Map Pack, and get you some more business that way as well. Number three were backlinks. You want to have as many high quality backlinks as you can get a hold of, because Google is going to recognize this as authority for your website and push you to the top. That being said, I'd like to take the time to have a phone call with y'all just to kind of hear what your goals are. I know you said that you've tried a lot of different things in order to bring in some leads, but none of them's really worked. And I know you said somebody redesigned your website, but they weren't able to deliver what they had offered. That's what I'm here to do. These are going to be the steps that I'm going to take to get you there. It can definitely be done, but it just takes the right person doing it. That being said, once again, my name is Zach. I look forward to talking to y'all and kind of hearing about what your goals are moving forward. And I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Thanks.